Game alone.
You pick one of these guys in the first round if I want anything good.
Are you ready, Malin?
Not yet.
I re-signed everyone that I really want. Are you streaming on YouTube, Bailey, again?
Mm-hmm.
Better be.
Escape searching.
Colin Kaepernick threw 14 interceptions. Russell Wilson threw 10. Jameis Winston threw 29 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Phillip Rivers threw 23 touchdowns and 18 interceptions. I want to look at the NFL and see who had the most. Phillip Rivers had the most interceptions. Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, sorry, Murphy. Murphy's tired.
Tua did awesome. Cam did also.
When Mecole Hardman's better than Julio Jones.
Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Are you ready for this return by Benjamin?
The Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Still Philip boring.
Sony Michel, his first carry.
I want to see
Oh.
He's got a little daylight.
Oh.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown.
That's pretty
Washington.
cool. Ooh, he broke you.
Sony Michel, his 9th touchdown of the season.
Imagine getting
Washington
broke by
has
Sony
taken a
Michel.
first quarter lead.
For the extra point.
It's crazy.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one?
Oh, that's why the Jets are so good. Makes sense.
I have the same problem with you. I didn't draft a center.
See, that's why the Giants have Patrick Mahomes. But they're only 18th in pass yards and 3rd in rush. They're 1st in sacks and 23rd in interceptions.
One play and he hits pay dirt.
JJ Redick.
1st and 10
have a little problem with again. These jerseys suck.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
I was expecting not the most horrible pass of all time.
They could not ask for a worse start. You give up
I need to do that right in my knee.
and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit, just as you noted.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Sony Michel, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And
How did you
Washington
catch
gonna
that
add
ball?
on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
No!
At their own 20-yard line.
That sucks. I almost got the gold medal.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future as they start to peer toward the offseason.
Bro, I was so much in front of him.
And I know we talk all the time about the NFL
What's
being a
that?
passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both
just
know in
simply
recent years
play
in the
better.
draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there,
Bully fast.
I say they go get
No,
it.
already. The game's only 6 minutes. It's only been one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nico Hardman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
88 and out the gate? What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
What were they chanting?
The touchdown, it's not 88.
They're
out
probably
the gate.
saying
We still got a good game going ahead of us. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
What's that?
The ball carrier.
Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Play fake, Rivers. Looking deep for Julio.
I love how quickly Rivers throws it.
Couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel.
Huh?
3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Whatever. Godline.
Bruh.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive
Mm,
back or
okay.
two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages,
Good.
don't they?
On 3rd down,
Kaepernick isn't
Rivers
very good.
being chased out left.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first
I think
half.
you should just...
After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Balin is probably the best that I know at 4th and 7.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. K'Lavon Chason in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that
Bobby
fast,
Wagner
any
sacked
hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection,
plays.
if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works.
Yo, Bobby!
The defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Here we go with Michelle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
I like how Parker never runs against me. Now he's like running 50%.
Why do you complain about
I'm just saying, because Parker never runs against me. Now he's running like 50% of his plays. I was just confused at first.
Format to send it away now following the touchdown.
You do have a bad D-line, so I mean, it makes sense.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Because I don't want to throw with the local
At the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of
The
4
game doesn't
yards.
really matter right now, so you shouldn't be getting mad about it. Next
The
game.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they
This is the greatest tackling attempt I've ever seen in
He's at
my
the
life.
30, 10, they ain't ready for touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's all you got!
79
Was it a pick six?
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly
No.
for 6.
What was it?
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great
A run.
athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going for
No,
the
both.
defensive guys? Just like that, really hurt.
Elliott good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown.
Is Taylor Lou Lawrence?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Travis Kelce just closed on
for this
someone.
next drive, the Washington offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown,
Clothesline.
touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good.
Oh my
about the
gosh,
tools that they're
noodle
in
arm
this stage of the
Rivers.
game.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a
What
big
was that
hit if they
animation?
connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I never seen his
That's
arm
what you're going to
fly
need to do
back.
against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
What?
And he gets this.
Gosh, you're so lucky.
They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 14.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will fall.
And then he drops an interception.
Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Taken down at the 41.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Looking downfield for Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Why is he wide open every time?
Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. He may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Off the play fake here. Rivers rolling to his right. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. 1st down, Rivers. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. K'Lavon Chaisson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. That's incomplete,
nice.
But there is a flag down.
Thank you.
Hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
No, that was an obvious pass interference.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and
the whole line apparently is
into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Sony Michel on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even
Parker really do be getting pretty lucky, though.
the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
There's like 3 dropped interceptions on that drive.
Forbat to send it away now.
They won't ever get
Touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
You can't say anything, Parker. Like that drive, like you got lucky. You can't complain.
22-yard line.
He's not complaining.
I don't remember.
I never said he was.
Already at the line, this Philly offense.
You
I said you
can't
can't complain. Never said he was complaining.
Yeah, and I wasn't complaining.
Yeah, never
But the
said you
only
were.
The only reason you would say that is if I was complaining.
No, it's assuming.
No.
Say.
Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game.
What was that
play
flag?
action pass could very well be open.
On 1st down, Wilson completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Colin Kaepernick has been good,
A gain of 12 and a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you
run
going.
out of the
Sometimes
pocket
you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Buying time to his left. And
Yep, that makes sense.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Returning, it's Benjamin. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Rivers on first down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel.
I forgot that you guys were still.
And he's got this down to the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Spin move was like God.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
I'm just telling you right now, baby.
First down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
I actually feel
Line
bad.
of scrimmage the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. And a little floater there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Flush to his right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Why are both of you guys not talking, bro?
You watching the stream?
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
I just noticed it's only second quarter.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard
I
line.
noticed it the second time, but the guy stood still. Oh my god! I get sacked every play. I can't do anything.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field.
There's a
What are we
dude
doing
with
here,
a
Coach
safety that
Davis?
has like
Well, I'm
all
trying
the-
something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and
Tyler
potentially give me
Lockett's
some
gone,
points.
like,
And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
T.O. Riddick.
Now it's Wilson. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag.
What?
The backfield, this might be a roughing call. So
Yep,
mark
pass
off the
interference.
yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Here's Wilson to throw. This is Riddick on the screen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the
They have a
coast to
QB
Orlando
spy
for
on
Jonathan
Colin
Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters.
I think they fixed scrambling. Like if you want to scramble out of the pocket, you like just
Fielded a
put the
couple
ball
yards
in
into
the
the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nicole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On play action, Rivers. He's going to go up top again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return will stop right around the 25. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. He finds Riddick, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
How do you protect the ball when you're
open? Man is Asiasi, the tight end. And able to get this one across.
Isn't there a button that
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, going for Jefferson. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh, they made it to slide his double tap square because you can now do it when you're sprinting.
44 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Steps away to his left.
That's awesome.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the season.
They're going to
do Eagles get a score closer.
Wide receiver core.
Jake Elliott on for the point.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play to get him down
close. Or tight ends receivers.
They didn't recover from it.
Yeah.
You know, they always happen to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you.
Huh?
Like their memory was a little too long there.
Because they received the ball when the ball was thrown to them.
What about running backs? Are they receivers?
Can be. Something called a receiving back.
Next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
You know, every time I see your green and then I see the score, I think of the New York Jets.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Play action now. Rivers.
Are you going to come back?
Deep for Julio.
No.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker.
You going to play me after this game?
2nd straight drive now here, Charles.
I don't know, I'm getting pretty tired.
No, you're just losing.
No, I'm actually pretty tired.
No, you're just losing.
I haven't stayed up this long in forever.
Lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp
Parker, he's just losing.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Block for me, Colin Kaepernick. Don't just sit there.
The yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
They're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball. But you have to.
It sounds like a little kid thing. It's against the football team.
There's the penalty.
Oh, no shit.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Dancing to his left.
I watched the football team in the telly.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Y'all doing some weird dances.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Washington 42, Eagles 35.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers.
At the Eagles.
And that'll be incomplete.
Why?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love,
people doing absolutely
it's
nothing.
Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. This will be caught at about the 6.
Bro.
Touchdown, Washington.
God.
An 11-yard touchdown. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counter.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Really good
79 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score.
What cook is that?
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big time.
Who is the player that got the touchdown?
Jared Cook.
Oh, so you complain when Parker's using him, but you don't say anything about when you do something with him?
Fielded just outside the goal line. He'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Parker, he's cooking you.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
It's just letting me win.
For this next drive, the Washington offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he powers his way up past the 30. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Oh, There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Washington.
A first down throw here for Rivers. And that's complete to Sanders. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Emmanuel Sanders. A gain of 2. Brings us
so 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On the handoff, it's Michel. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. This is about what you'd expect. Defense selling out to stop the run. Pretty good on 1st and 2nd down.
No, you're no longer really worried about making sure you're holding up the offensive lineman as a defensive lineman. Now you're just about getting in gaps. You're trying to get upfield, penetrate, and make a play on the football, especially, before the running back really gets control of it. That's what you're doing. You're also bringing the linebackers in to jam the line of scrimmage, and a safety or two is going to be there as well.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's complete to Kelsey.
I'm lagging.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Rivers on the money, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rivers again. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
I did, and he went slow.
There because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
I just threw down 2 people.
He stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And you didn't get the
24-yard line.
I didn't feel like it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore.
This is my moment.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards there. A big one. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish
I've been in practice this entire time, and Leonard Fournette has got his first
and you bring your safeties back, they can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
It's 2nd and 8. At the
line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now a give to Breida. Just a couple on the
Imagine if it
ground
was like
there.
a
That's
wide
going to bring up
receiver.
third
That
and
was like
about
Derrick
6.
Henry, but good at
The Eagles
catching.
going to take the
Like, really
first of
good
their
at catching.
timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the
just
game.
trucked through
In
everyone.
need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much
So, like,
sense.
not a tight
They
end.
stay on the ground. Again,
Just
it's
an actual
Breida.
wide receiver.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. A gain of 2, just like we saw on first and second down as well. Deuce is wild.
Tom Brady, I guess.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
You know, the only time I've ever seen Tom Brady sign his head be kissed Tom Brady.
32 yards.
I've never
And
seen
the
Tom
Eagles
Brady
make some
sign his head,
inroads
except for
here
that
on
picture.
that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead.
I wonder if that was like, why don't you just go for 2? Like, it'd been like a lot easier for you just to go for
Risk
2.
reward. It's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
You can stick into this game, but you can't stick in a game
for
when
this
I'm
next
playing.
drive, the Washington offense. It's still 2 timeouts
putting historical
defensively, but even if
numbers
they
up,
choose to
big
use
rookie.
those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They go play action. Rivers. And this one incomplete. Rivers. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Off the play fake here. Rivers sliding out of the pocket. Caught by Jones. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Looking downfield for Kelce. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That is Kelce. Incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll throw again. Rivers going to let one fly for Robinson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Today's finals, Washington 63.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
C'est
Boy, were
aussi
they clicking on
un son
offense.
parti
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Whatever you call run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.